Hey everybody, this is Jarek Kozinski with Team YVR at Remax Cost Realty, and we're going to talk about recreational properties. One of my specialists, Pauline Tonkin, and I are going to discuss the sort of common issues that revolve around recreational properties, both from a selling standpoint and a buying standpoint. Don't forget to watch till the end of the videos for all the useful nitty-gritty. Look forward to seeing you. Have a great day. Hey everybody, this is Jarek Kozinski with Team YVR at Remax Cost Realty and Pauline Tonkin with Blue Tree Mortgages. We are having a conversation about second or investment properties or recreational properties. And is this something, sort of a topic that you're addressing often these days with your clients?
Yeah, seeing lots more people look at that option, whether they're young families and they want to have a place to take their kids, or they're ready to retire and they're looking for second properties. So how about you? Like, where are you finding certain areas that people are, or people are selling them, or people are buying, or what are you seeing?
Well, usually I'm hearing about people disposing of their sort of recreational properties, and this is how we meet a lot of our buyers. It's a sort of a larger, broader framework that a lot of our American clients are asking about sometimes, depending on where the dollar is. But in terms of our Canadian clients, they're mostly just in the position of disposing their properties for the purposes of some additional financing or changing to properties that are maybe a little bit closer to home for the purposes of gifting their kids. Not a lot of the next generation want to enjoy their home on BOWEN Island. They prefer to be able to buy something in the city where they live and they have their lives and careers and so on. And so in terms of areas that you asked about, we've been dealing with extremely luxury properties on PENDER Island, BOWEN Island, PARKSVILLE, beachfront properties that sort of mom and dad were enjoying to go away on, to, Lions Bay and so on and so forth. But a lot of the times the new generation wants to bring that money back to the city so they could continue and sort of grow their family and start their families here. And so this is the circumstances that I've sort of dealt with in terms of the recreational properties. How about you?
Well, I am seeing or have seen people who are, you know, in the same boat. They're selling off their properties, but the people that are looking to buy them, someone's going to buy them. Yep. So they might be. There are financing options for people who want to buy a second home. So it doesn't necessarily have to be on BOWEN Island, for example. They could be buying a second condo in Vancouver for a family member or for a child going to university. So that's an option. Then we see cases where people are looking for a second home. Say they live here and they want to be in Kelowna, and then they'll have a property there. So there's financing for that. For those that maybe want to go out to, you know, the islands or sort of more recreational, more rural, maybe boat access only or limited access properties, there are financing options for those as well. And they're obviously a bit more restrictive, and the maximum amount we can loan is lower than other properties. So those are some of the things that we're seeing people do. So you can buy a second property for a variety of different reasons. You can buy a different kind of property, whether it be seasonal or fully recreational or something that's in a city or a location that you use. So yeah, we're able to finance all of those with some with lower down payments, as little as 10% down. So it's attractive for people if they're considering that to look into their financing options.
I have a question for you. So let's say we are looking at a second property for to dispose of a second property or a recreational property for clients, but it is extremely well cash flowing. It has, you know, they're marketing it on VRBO or Airbnb or what have you, or there's a full-time person running it sort of as a business. How does that help with you financing a so-called recreational property to the buyer? Like, can we use that data to help the buyer qualify in terms of the income that it's generating?
Well, if it's a property that is in a metropolitan sort of area, then we could just do it simply as a rental because there would be rental income. If there's any unique aspects of the property where it is sort of remote and it is truly recreational, it can't be used all year round. If we don't need to use the rental income to qualify for financing, we would just take that out of the equation, simply finance it as a recreational property, and then, you know, if they want to and they can rent it out or use it for B&B or whatever, then that's something they could take a look at as well. If you are purely running an operation as B2B and it's being promoted that way and it's fully, you know, a full functioning business. Sometimes you do have to kind of move into the commercial mortgage financing area side of things. So, but we do find a lot of people sort of keep that as very low key, and they, you know, they're really looking at it as another property for themselves, and they might just be renting out portions of it some part of the year. So we look at the best, lowest cost, easiest option for people first. And then if we have to get, you know, adjust things accordingly because of parameters we have to fit within, we do that then after. So yeah, absolutely lots of options there.
So every situation is essentially unique.
Totally.
And because every situation is unique, don't hesitate. Contact Pauline, get a lay of the land, let her know what your intentions are, what kind of properties you're looking at, and we can take it from there. She can qualify you for the money, and we'll happily help you with the disposition or the acquisition. Thanks so much, everybody. Once again, Pauline Tonkin with Blue Tree Mortgages and Yara Krasinski with Team YVR at RE/MAX CRESTFIELD. Have a great day.